This is the Let's Be Real podcast with Rudy P. We got the infamous PHORA today.
We out here. What's up? Yourstruly. We in the building. Let's go.
That's right, man. We got big news coming out of PHORA'S camp, bro.
Sheesh.
Quick little things. We're gonna talk about his new engagement to Skyee.
Yeah.
Dope. I'm excited to hear about that.
Shout out Skyee in the building.
Sky's in the building. We see you. And definitely, man, they just announced, man. Congratulations to Skyee and PHORA. They're gonna be having a baby.
Yeah. Thank you.
Excited. All right. Well.
Yeah. Nervous. Stressed out, man. Shit.
Oh shit, man. I'm happy for you guys, man. Super happy for you guys. So, you know, as I told you before, I have a lot of followers that follow you, man. They love who you are.
Lit.
Right? So, for those that don't, man, can you give me just a background on you, bro?
Shit, man. I'm not the best at backgrounds. I like to let the music and everything speak for itself. But really, man, I'm just a kid with a dream. I grew up in Anaheim. I'm from Anaheim, born and raised. And you know, I'm a California boy. You know, I grew up loving music and ended up making music, and somehow, some way it worked. So that's my story. If you want it in short form, that's my story.
Shit, well, how did you become PHORA, bro?
It originally started with I used to do like graffiti and shit. You know what I mean? So that's really where it came from. I came up with the name, and you know, ever since then, it just kind of progressed into the love I have for art, music. You know, just all my interests and shit.
Definitely.
So it just.
Do you think a lot of your music is inspired by your graffiti and things like that? Stuff like that?
Nah. It's inspired. I mean, some of it is, you know, but that's like a lot of it's just inspired by life and life experiences. Shit I've been through. Shit I've seen family and people that I know go through and shit like that. It's just kind of everything, you know, love, pain, anger, frustration.
Definitely.
You know, but it's just inspired by everything. You know what I mean?
Man, well, from the outside, man, the good thing that I noticed, man, is your music touches a lot of people, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of people find your music super relatable. Shit, I find your music super relatable, man. During my darkest times, I've listened to a lot of your songs and a lot of your music, bro. You got some great art, bro. Super dope lyricist. So just touch on, man, what are some highs, bro? Like being in this industry, I know it's cutthroat.
Yeah.
Like, what are some highs and lows, bro, that you've been through that you can touch on?
I mean, shit, I've been doing this. I mean, in my personal opinion, I've been doing this a long time, like maybe half my life, you know, maybe a little longer than that. But I mean, highs is of course. I mean, the main high to me is making an impact and making a difference, you know, in this world. When someone comes up to me and or what you just said, you know, you were going through some of your darkest times in my music, you know, you're listening to my music, whatever it did for you.
Yeah.
Like that's the highest high that I could name for you. But there's a lot of highs, man. It's fun. I have a passion for this shit. I love this shit. But at the same time, of course, there comes the lows where someone like me, I mean, I doubt myself. Sometimes I hate myself. Sometimes I hate not doing this shit, but I hate all the shit that I have to do that people don't see. You know what I'm saying? Like
behind
I put
hours
and hours into certain things, and you know, sometimes it fails. Sometimes it don't work out. You know, there's so many lows, there's so many highs, but at the end of the day, what I gotta ask myself is like, is this shit worth it? You know what I mean? And I mean, at the end of the day, my answer is yes, always worth it.
Yeah. Man, you've been through some serious stuff, bro, and I don't want to bring anything up and touch on anything, but if there's anything where you felt your lowest in the game, bro, like things you really been on that might have touched others, you know, where others might be going through the same thing, and they listen to your story, bro, and your growth and your empowerment, bro. Is there any specific lows in your life, bro, where you could touch on and maybe talk to the viewers and maybe reach out to them about that are specifically important to you?
I mean, man, there's so many things. I feel like one of the big things I'm going through right now is kind of like being able to trust people. You know, friends from the past, people that I've known, people that I thought were like down with me, solid A1, day one. I've had day one people. I've had family like switch up on me, and it's like really. It's hard to trust people, and I still trust people even though I've had the closest people to me switch up on me, do some shady shit. I think one of the main things right now is like being able to trust people, but it's like a fine line between like you like trust no one, and then like you have to be able to trust people and let people into your circle, or else you're not gonna grow. So that's like a battle and struggle for me. But man, I've had so many people just like kind of switch up on me, just leave me for dead, and like that shit hurts like more than physical pain, bro. Like that shit. Just imagine like family members, people you thought were your best friends and shit, just switching up and really trying to get you, and stick you for everything, you know. That's the big thing, but
I feel like people use that day one shit loosely, bro.
Yeah, super loosely. But sometimes when you know someone since you were 7 years old or 8 years old, and they switch up on you at, you know, after 15 years or 10 years or something like that, you're like, damn, what, for $1,000? Like,
nah.
you was trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it's a part of the game, I guess. And, you know, for anyone out there that's trying to pursue any type of career, like, the more successful you get, the more people might envy you or get jealous or might want something from you.
Right.
Yeah, there's so many different ulterior motives that, like, you might not even see or recognize until you look back and you're like, damn, whole time homie was trying to just make some bread off of me. The whole time homie was just trying to be around because the girls.
Clout.
Some shit, clout. So many different things.
Bro, so touching on that, bro, because I literally had a question for that, bro. Like, you've been through so much betrayal in your life. I know this.
Yeah.
And so it's like, bro, what's the process on allowing someone in, right? Like, what's the process like in your head on allowing a new team in and being able to be loyal and trust them and stuff like that?
Yeah. Everyone's different, bro. Some people are just like cutthroat, like, I don't trust nobody. Fuck it. I'm going to do this shit my entire self. Me personally, I'm just like, look, I'm going to give you a chance, but I'm kind of like, I either love you or don't fuck with you. So it's like
there's
I
no in between.
Love you and trust you.
Yeah.
But you do one thing, like, I'm not even going to tell you about it. You do one thing and I peep that shit, I'm not even going to tell you about it. I'm just going to be like, never talking to this fool again. I'm not fucking with him. That's it. And I've had people hit my phone, like, and it might be my toxic side or whatever, but I've had people hit my phone like, what's up? What did I do wrong? This and that. And I'm like, homie, you tried to steal from me, bro. Like, I seen so-and-so show me text, blah, blah, blah. You trying to steal from me type shit. Like, I'm never talking to you again. I don't need to explain it to you. I don't need to say shit. Like,
nah, it's like,
I'm off that. It's done. And I either love you or I don't fuck with you. And maybe it's toxic or some shit, but that's how I maneuver, because I'm not going to sit here and try to explain shit to people and be, well, bro, like, I heard from this and this and that, and I saw this, like, what's up with that? Like, bro, if you're trying to dog me, you're out of my life, and that's it. I'm not talking to you for shit.
So touching on that, bro, like, what are some red flags immediately? Like, you're out the team, bro.
I feel like some red flags are when people want too many things versus not being, like, around and trying to provide something for the greater good of the entire like team. You feel me?
Like, they're just a me person.
Yeah, type shit. Like if someone's not down to like do this or do that, but they're always like, yo, let me get this, and let me do that, or yo, can I pull up to all the shows? Like, I ain't talked to you in a year, bro. Like, what you mean? Like, like, you pull up to the shows, like, man, I needed you I needed you this whole last year. Now that the shows are popping, you wanna pull up to all the shows? Like, no,
bro. I've been gone for 2 years, bro. We're gonna talk on that later on another episode, bro. But I've been gone for 2 years, bro. I show back up and I got people in my thing like, yo, how do we make this money? Like, yo, where you been the last 2 years, bro?
But it's like, I mean, you know, if it's a mutually beneficial type thing, it's kind of like, all right, what's up? Let's talk. But if it's like they see her popping, they see her hot, and they're hitting you up like, oh yeah, I'm trying to get a piece of what you're. It's like, man, you got to be able to read and like see that shit.
Right.
You feel me? You got to be able to identify who's in it with you and who's in it for themselves.
Yeah.
You feel me? At the end of the day, it's hard to sometimes. Some people are slick talkers. Some people know how to, you know, connive and snake their way through shit. But that's why people fucking call them snakes and shit, you know?
Yeah. I feel that, bro. I feel that, bro. What, bro, I really want to know, and I'm sure a lot of people want to know, bro, like, what's the day-to-day for you, bro? Like,
wake up next to Skyee.
Shout out Skyee.
Like, eat some food, think about music, think about my brand, These days, just stressful, man. Just trying to figure everything out. It's a new world. Fucking, there's so much more shit going on, and this whole game is moving faster and faster. You got TikTok, you got Reels, you got Instagram, you got
Bruh.
tens of thousands and thousands and hundreds of thousands of artists dropping so much music. It's like, how do you stand out? What's your story? How are you special? You know what I mean? So I'm just like, I think about, who am I? What's my identity? You know?
Yeah.
And I think about that shit every day when I wake up for hours. And then I go get some more food or something like that. And then I vibe out, you know? And just do my work shit, be on my phone, talk to fans, and, you know, just chop it up with them, you know, see how people are doing. Talk to my family and shit. I don't do much. I'm just at home at the, you know?
Are you kind of like a homebody, but like professional? You know what I mean? You're handling business.
Yeah, of course.
Like, what do you set time aside to like write music, or like does it just come to you and you're like,
all the time,
yo, oh shit, and you write these lines down and then you go back?
Both. When it comes to me naturally, it comes to me naturally. And whenever I think I have writer's block, I tell myself like, nah, you're a professional. You don't have writer's block, so you're fucking punished, and you have to fucking sit down and write some shit. You know. Whenever I feel like, damn, I'm losing it, or I don't think I could, you know, my fucking second side of my brain tells me, I can't believe you're saying this shit right now. Sit your ass down, and you're gonna write some shit, and you're gonna do some shit, you know. But when it comes naturally, it's, I'm not gonna say it's more fun or easier that way, but it's just like when it comes naturally, it comes naturally. But you always have to have that discipline, because everyone's gonna feel like they have writer's block, and everyone's gonna have some shit come to them naturally. But you have to have both sides, or else you're not gonna survive. You know what I mean? Like, you have to have both sides when it comes to writing music. You have to be able to write a song, like, in the studio, on the spot, like right now. Whether you have writer's block or whether it comes to you naturally, one or the other, it has to work. You know? So, and some people use writer's block as an excuse. Some people say it's not coming to me naturally. Like, you just got to be able to fucking let that shit out and fucking find some hurt or pain or memory that you have or something in your life, and be able to fucking put that shit in the song, you know? Or else it's just like,
that's cool. That's cool, bro. That's cool. That's cool. Me? No, I dig it.
Drink too, shit. Little drink break.
Cheers. No, bro, speaking more on the music industry and what you've been through, like, what are some of the highs with people like you've collabed with? Like, and maybe some of the lows where you were excited to work with someone and it didn't turn out the way you maybe hoped for. If anything.
There's no lows. I feel like everybody that I've worked with is there's only one low I can think of. It's like an awkward, weird low. But everyone that I've worked with, from like the R&B side, like Kehlani, to the rap side, like G-Eazy, like, and everything in between.
Bro, that Kehlani and that Janae, bro, those tracks, bro.
Yeah, thank you. I was in my R&B bag, bro. I was in my, you feel me? I was in my lover boy bag. But you know, all those artists are real genuine artists and real dope people to work with. They're not really like, there's no bad anything, you know. It's just super high. You feel like you're just, you know, living on a cloud, creating dope music with dope people, and that's it. The only low I can think of is the whole Tory Lanez situation.
What happened with that?
I mean, I have music with Tory out.
Yeah, no, I know.
You know?
But like, I didn't know about any low. You mean about him going to prison?
I mean, yeah, because that's like, it's kind of, not only him going to prison, but the whole him and Meg situation is kind of just like, I don't know anything about it. Right. So I'm just kind of like an outsider, like, that's
only like what they show.
Not
only
involved, but kind of like in the midst, like in the background kind of shit. Right. I'm just like, damn. And he has some beef with like certain female artists and certain people in the R&B scene and blah blah blah.
That you fuck with
because of the allegations or whatever. Yeah. I'm just like, what the hell? Like, shit's crashing down. Like, what? Yeah. I'm like, I know all these people personally, and all of them are like, when I met them, when I was around, solid, super solid, super chill. Like, everyone's like, you know, super not religious, but they're very spiritual. Okay. You know, all these people are like very, very spiritual, and it's just like, when that shit happened, that was a real low for me. That I was just like,
Like a disappointment letdown?
No, not in Tori's. No. Just
Okay.
kind of like,
Just so the viewers aren't confused.
yeah, not in Tori's thing. I have mad love for Tori.
Because I'm free Tory. I'm free Tory all day.
For everyone. I'm not trying to, my bad. I'm not trying to.
Yeah.
I'm saying like it was it was weird because I felt like I was standing in the middle of like a big like war and battle and shit, and I felt like I had to like.
You're in moments in the middle of it.
You know, like people were asking my situation, like my
Your opinion.
my opinion on the situation. I'm like, oh God, all I know about any of these people is they're dope people. Like,
Yeah.
and I see it's like seeing people that you love and care about fighting with each other and dissing each other and saying this and saying that. And I'm just like, it was just like, I wouldn't say it was a low, but it was just like real awkward, man. I just want everyone to get along and make great music. Unfortunately, like, you know, with Tori, like Tori's an amazing fucking artist, musician, like,
absolutely,
you know, and we can't get that fucking music from him because of whatever the fuck happened. I don't know what happened. None of us really know what happened.
Nah, we don't know
that side, but it's just like, man, if I could, I would fucking just make it to the point where everyone could just get along and make music with fucking each other and create music to the highest of highs. But I ain't fucking. That's on my fucking my Rastafari like peace shit type shit.
Yo, positive vibes, bro. Forget about them positive vibes.
Like, you know, but I don't know, man. That's not how life works, and shit's gonna come crashing down. And sometimes you gotta pick a side, and sometimes you gotta, you know, sometimes you gotta mind your fucking business. But I was just like really conflicted because I really wanted to. Because Tori, out of everyone, has done the most, like, for me personally and spiritually. There's like a whole like story about that shit. Like, I was in rehab and fucking.
Bro, I feel like people need to hear about that, bro. I feel like right now the narrative on Tori is that he's a bad dude, bro.
No, he's not.
He's not. Everything I've heard from people.
He's a wild dude.
Yeah.
You know. But like,
dude, I got into an after party at one of his parties one time and had a great time with him.
He's a spiritual dude, man. I don't think that people know how. And I'm not trying to talk like too much about him, but it's just what I know about him. He's a spiritual dude. He's someone who prays for other people, but like actually prays for other people. He's someone who fucking wishes other people fucking success and shit. Like, and you know, so like. Some people might be like, oh, you know, comment on someone's picture and say, yeah, you know, keep winning or some shit. But he's the type of person that will call you and talk to you for an hour and be like, you need to do this, this, and this to fucking, don't matter if you got 100 followers or 100,000 followers or whatever. Like, he's the type of dude to really go out of his way. But
like, he's authentic.
Yeah, but it was just so weird, man, to be, he's very authentic. It was just so weird to be in the whole, like,
middle of that.
Just, I'm not in the middle of it because it's not my situation, but to see these like people like crashing down because I know even like I know like just like industry people who are managers, people who are producers, and this producer's like fuck Tori, and I'm like damn bro, but we got this song and I don't really like that you're saying that, and then these people are like fuck Tori, no fuck you, and I'm like wait hold up like oh
hey.
Like, and by working with someone, you're picking a side. I have unreleased songs with Tori. I'm just like, fuck. By dropping some shit, like, it might seem like I'm picking a side. Like,
no, so definitely, I can see that.
Super, it was a super weird time, but he's going through what he's going through right now. And, you know, hopefully he's, you know, getting right with himself and God. And you know, that's
man, well, prayers to Tori, man. We love you, man, and we can't wait till you get out, bro. Free Tori.
Yeah.
Just touching again on collabs, like, who's somebody that you really enjoyed working with, bro? That just was like a great collab. Who would you say that'd be?
Shit. There's a lot of people. I like working with Skyee. She's dope because she's like a newbie and shit. So it makes me feel like, you know, I know what I'm doing and shit. Yeah. I engineer all my shit. I engineer her shit.
That's dope.
But Sky's dope. She motivates me. But like in terms of artists, everyone's cool, but I think, I don't know, man.
I mean, Sky's dope because like you guys have that chemistry, right?
Yeah.
So like working together, it just comes so natural, right?
Exactly. We just be vibing, and if something's clicking, it clicks. It don't gotta be forced. It ain't no like manager in the studio, and ain't no like, I hate that shit, man. Like manager or producer trying to say this or that. Like I hate that shit. I like to just be in my house, record, and fucking, you know, make music that's comes genuinely from the artist's soul. Like, that's pretty much it.
Well, touching since you brought up Skyee, man. Like, to me, from an outsider, as a friend and a fan, you know, not knowing anything too much. Yeah. Like, you met Skyee like at a great time, bro. Yeah. And I feel like she really like was there, like saved you, bro. Like, I seen you like at a dark time, right? There was like some crazy like music coming out, things, and I was like, yo, bro, what's going on with Marco? You know what I mean? And then Skyee arrives, and it's like, yo, I see this like real positive happiness on you, bro. Like, can you touch on that? Like, what was it like? Yeah, I mean, how dope was it for Skyee to come into your life at the time she did?
Oh, bro, I was going through the worst time of my life. I was fucking like fresh out of rehab type shit, trying to figure everything out. I was doing good career-wise, but I was just, like, I felt like I didn't have anyone there for me to understand me, you know what I mean? Right. And I was going through, like, just a whole bunch of past old relationship shit, which is, you know, in the past type shit. Right. But, man,
would you say, like, in the past relationships you were what? Like betrayed or hurt or something bad happened and like Skyee came in and like turned everything around?
I mean, there's no like really. I mean, if we're when someone gets in a relationship, those things are gonna happen, right? So it's not. It's just a natural occurrence, you know. And Skye's not like didn't have anything to do with that, and she's not like compared to anything or anyone or any. She just came into my life naturally, and she came into my life when I felt like I needed her, and she kind of like didn't even notice it until like a year later when I started telling her like, yo, like, did you know I was like down bad, like really like not wanting to live on this planet and shit? Did you notice? Like, you know?
So how did you and Skyee meet?
The real story?
Well, bro, let's be real, bro. This is the Let's Be Real podcast, bro.
I hit her up. I hit her up
on the DMs?
On Twitter.
Nah.
And then she replied to one message, and then
shout out Skyee,
and
bro.
then she ghosted me and shit. And I'm like,
yo, that's on the record, bro. Skyee ghosted for
I think I told the story before, but yeah, she ghosted me, and I was like, what the hell? Like,
what, did it make you want her more or what?
No, hell no. It made me be like, okay.
Like, what the fuck? Like, hey, like, yo, I'm for her, bro.
I'm like, nah, she's cool. She's probably busy or something. But nah, I hit her up again. I'm just like, hi, what the hell? Like, what happened? You know? Yeah. But she was in. She was like working. I don't know, 2 jobs. She was in college at the time. She's like, honestly, genuinely, I just don't got time for shit. I was like, that's cool. I understand. Like, we could just talk, whatever, blah blah blah. And I was like, what do you like? You know, what do you do? You like to, party or whatever? I was a partier, so I'm like, my first question I ask anybody is like, you like to party or you like to drink? So I asked her, she's like, yeah, I like tequila. I like, that's what I drink, blah, blah, blah. Like, all right, cool. That's cool, whatever. And then we ended up hanging out. And
we hung out right away?
Yeah. We hung out one time. And we just kicked it for like 2 hours. I had my assistant, shout out my guy, JP. He was driving. I think I was drinking a little bit. I don't think she drank. Did you drink that when we first met? Yeah, she didn't drink.
Nah, she was on you, bro. She was like, she's like, investigating you, like let's see what this dude's about.
The typical rapper trying to,
Hey, in a way that's dope though, right? Like okay, like let's take a step back, bro. You are an artist. You are in the industry. You are PHORA. You obviously are very well known. I'm sure girls throw themselves at you, or it's not hard. Yeah. So when she takes a step back and she's like, nah, like that's actually a dope sign, right? Like that's not a red flag. It's the opposite of a red flag, right? You're like, okay, I want to know more.
Yeah, of course. Nah, she was just like, I think it wasn't. I didn't give any red flags, And when we first kicked it, I ended up just taking her back home, and we were just talking really most of the time.
Dope.
But I don't think there was any red flags. I think she was just like busy and shit.
Yeah.
You know, with life. Life gets stressful, bro. Life gets hard, and you're just like, man, I ain't got no time to deal with no fucking niggas, no rappers, no people, no
she's
bullshit,
focused. She's
no
on her
drama. You know, but yeah, she was focused and shit, and she's been focused ever since I met her, and she's been on top of her shit ever since I met her and shit. So you know,
all right, talk a little bit on the engagement, man. How did you know, bro? How did Phora know this is it? I'm gonna propose.
Man, there's a lot of shit that happened. Just a lot of shit. I knew when she was down to fucking ride till the wheels fall out type shit. You know, when you know everybody thinks that being, you know, an artist like this is popping. You got all the money in the world, but
You got cops in the background.
Yeah.
Cops in the background. Yo, my bad.
there comes times. There comes times when like the money gets low. I mean, and the people start to turn on you and shit. And
Right.
you know, you gotta really know who's there for you.
So
know.
like when you were with Skyee, were you going through some lows too, and she really showed you like, yo, I got you.
Of course.
Dope.
Of course. So that's pretty much what it was. Just a lot of like real deep, like personal shit, family shit,
Right.
friends, trust shit. And I was just like, you know what? This shit's real. Also, we never really like fight or anything, so
Dope.
she's kind of just like people.
What's the difference like that between that? We're not comparing, but like that's such a great quality when you say not fight. Like, does that mean like you guys communicate well? You guys are best friends. You guys are just on the same vibe. Like in relationships, you're gonna have differences, right? Like you're two individuals. You have two different opinions, right? But like, do you think she manages you being an artist and celebrity very well, or like do you guys just communicate well? Is she very confident? Like, what do you think about that?
Nah, she's like the same as me though. I wouldn't, because Sky's confident, but she also is like not confident, like the way I am. Like people can be like, oh, Phora, he looks confident, but it's really like, yeah, I'm confident, but I'm like really like not confident. And Sky's like the same way. She has both. She could be this or that, you know?
Right.
But I don't know. I feel like she's really like my actual best friend type shit. And people say that about their significant others, but it's like she's like my best friend, like as if it was my homie. Like, yo, you see that girl walking by right there? Like,
that's
type
dope.
shit, like, you know. And she don't judge. She knows who I am, where I came from. Like,
She's
everything
open
I've
with you.
been
Guys are
to.
open.
Yeah, and it's like weird. All my other relationships, I feel like, and there's no comparison or anything, but she's the only person I feel like I can be open with and not have
Like you
to,
could be Marco,
not have to be
not
a fucking
Phora.
liar to and shit.
Dope.
You know, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
no, I
even
definitely
though it sounds
do, bro.
bad, like,
No, I
you feel me?
definitely
But
do.
I fucked up when I was super young and I made mistakes and shit. But she's really like someone who I really just clicked with and felt like I could be real open with, because she's like, you don't gotta front. I'm not gonna get mad at you. I'm not gonna fucking break your phone or key your car or anything like that.
Yeah, no, that's
I'm
toxic.
I'm like, wait, really? You sure? Like, I could be myself? Like, could really be like my full self in front of other people, but you know, that's it. You know, it is what it is.
That's cool, man. Shoot, again, congratulations on the engagement, man. That's big news, man.
Thank you.
Getting away from the Skyee topic. You said you've been through a lot of lows, bro.
Yeah.
And for a lot of the viewers who might be going through stuff like that, like, how do you cope with that?
A lot of different ways. Really, there's times in my life where I cope with it by like, there was a time in my life where I was coping with it by like drinking substances, like
Definitely.
drugs. You know what I mean? And that's it. I realize it kind of doesn't. It numbs the pain, but it doesn't fix it. Music, cope with it by writing music, but at the same time, like, sometimes writing music doesn't really like you can't. Every time I go through something, I can't just write a song about it and feel better. You know, cope with it by anger, frustration. Sometimes punching the steel fridge.
Oh man, I know about that, bro. I've been there.
But you know, I just every way I can cope with it, I've tried. But really, it's just I've learned that the best way to cope with shit is taking it day by day, not thinking too much about the past, not thinking too much about the future, and really just saying like, what's going on today? What can I do today? And just calming myself down and figuring out like, okay, what do I have to do today? Do I got time to do this or do that? Should I just chill? Should I take a drive to the beach? Should I talk to someone? Should I talk to Skyee? Should I call my mom, visit, see someone? Like, what do I do? That's the best way to cope with what I'm going through or been through, is taking it day by day,
Yeah, definitely. That's dope, man. Yeah, I feel like me too, coming out of my darkest times, bro. Like, I found it really hard, like being able to reach out to people and having someone and just like a team to like really help me through those hard times, bro. So it's really dope when you have that team and you have that surrounding. And obviously I don't write music. I don't have that thing, so it's hard for me to cope. But that's really dope that you have that, bro. Yeah, really dope.
Thank you, bro.
Shit, man. How it's kind of like getting super away from the.
Go ahead, let's do it.
The anxiety stuff and the depression stuff, but like the Yourstruly, bro. I'm a big fan of the Yourstruly business.
Thank you, bro.
The Yourstruly, the clothing line, bro. Like, how did that happen? Like, when did Yourstruly begin, and how did you come about?
Man, I was young. It's really just, I was like, I don't know, maybe still a teenager or something like that. Like 19, 20, 18, something like that. But I really just learned from all my mistakes.
Right.
That's how, like, I grew my business, like, no investor, no dad to tell me how to run it.
Yeah.
No fucking, I didn't get like, I had YouTube and all my mistakes.
Right.
That's the way. And the more it grows, the more room for error and room for mistakes, but you make those mistakes, you learn from them. That's how a business grows. Same thing with running a fucking Chinese food restaurant, or same thing with making shoes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or making fucking whiskey. Running a business, you're gonna learn from your mistakes. You're gonna learn from all the shit you do, and you don't learn from your successes. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like, all your successes, they're just, you celebrate them.
Right.
It's a win.
Right.
But I've had so many failures, and starting from start to now, that I've learned so much. And I know Yourstruly as the brand, as the company, in and out. And that's what I was inspired by, man. I just love art, tattoos, graffiti, music, poetry, everything. And I feel like I can put all that shit on a shirt and just have that shit going out there.
That's dope.
You
have a new drop coming soon, right?
Not that I said. I might have some shit coming soon. Some shit. Maybe
you might have a little something coming.
Maybe something. But I've been working on the brand, man. I've been learning. I've been trying to expand this shit. It got so big to a point where I was like, damn, I really need a team that's really rocking with me. Like, that shit got so big to where I was like, damn, I can't really, like,
bro, I went to two of your releases.
I can't be an artist anymore. Like,
like,
and the money was coming in so, like, fast. I was like, fuck, I can't even be an artist. I need to focus on this shit.
Right.
But I was just like, man, I love music so much. What do I do? How do I do this? All right, fuck it. I need a team that's gonna run the whole shit. And it's just hard finding people, trusting people, trying to fucking get that shit going. Like, I'm essentially running two major multi-million-dollar corporations.
Absolutely.
The PHORA Corporation, major multi-million-dollar corporation. The Yourstruly Corporation, major multi-million-dollar.
Right.
It's just like, I'm just me, bro.
Yeah,
like,
that's a lot. That's
I
a
didn't
lot.
even graduate high school, bro. Like, I'm like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck did I get myself into? So there's times, man, where I'm, like you mentioned, like, I'm at my highs, all the success is there, and then there's times where the failures are just like, fuck, man, this shit feels fucking low. But you learn from those lows, and I've always figured out a way to flourish. You know what I mean? To come out on top. And I think a lot of it has to do with karma. Mm-hmm. A lot of it has to do with fucking with who I am and how I operate and hustle. And mostly a lot of it has to do with God, you know what I'm saying? And God's blessed me a million times over, and he's humbled me and humbled me a million times over.
Yeah, that he'll do that.
That's what it is.
He'll do that. That's what
it's a beauty in the shit. It's a beauty in the hustle, man, and I love doing this shit. And it wouldn't be so beautiful without the struggle and without without motherfuckers being like, your music's trash.
I feel like you can't really appreciate the highs without the lows, bro.
No.
You
And
know
the
what I
lower your lows, the better your highs. You feel me? It's like not having anything to eat for 3 or 4 days. Like when you get that cheeseburger, when you eat that cheeseburger, you're like, damn,
Everything.
I know
everything.
it's just a cheeseburger, but
Yeah.
this shit is fucking good. Like, oh my God.
Hell
you know?
yeah.
Like, and that's just really what I compare it to, man. Like, you gotta really feel those lows. You gotta feel that pain. So when you get to the highs, it's like, damn, like I deserve this shit. I needed this shit. This is what life's about, you know? Like,
Dope.
what if you were born with $100 million and you get $100 million every year?
Yeah.
You
It don't mean nothing.
People are like, people are gonna be in comments like, yeah, I'll take it. Fuck it, I'd rather have that than this life. But it's like, you're like numb to shit. Money, things don't mean shit to you. And if you can't find someone that loves you for you, and people are just around you because you get $100 million every year,
Right.
you're gonna be like, bro, this shit's whack. This shit sucks. I have everything, and this Don Julio bottle and this fucking watch and fucking these chains, they're not gonna love me and fucking talk to me like a real fucking person.
Right.
You know?
That's deep.
Like you need to feel those lows. You need to go through those lows to appreciate those highs. You
Hell
know?
yeah. That's dope.
That's my take on it.
That's dope. Hex, I think we're gonna take a break right now.
Yeah,
We're good on a break and then
40 minutes right now.
let's take
Yeah.
a break. All right,
40
cool,
already?
right.
Damn, I talk too much.
Yo, we're back at the Let's Be Real podcast with Rudy P after a short little break. We got 4 on the show, man.
Yours truly, let's go.
Let's go. So, man, we're gonna get right back to it, man. I feel like the viewers and myself, we want to know, man, what does Phora listen to? Who you listen to, my boy?
That's a good one. I like J. Cole.
J. Cole?
I listen to Drake.
Okay.
I listen
Drake vibes.
I listen to a lot of shit. How many artists can I name right now?
Man, when you get in the car, you're with Skyee, like, who do you put on, my boy?
System of a Down.
Down.
What? I mean,
Yo!
Which track? Either
Not Chop Suey or whatever.
Prison Song, Toxicity,
Toxicity? Nah, you're lying.
War. There's a lot.
That's
There's a lot.
crazy.
Yeah,
and I'm telling you, bro, I bet you nobody knows that. I bet you nobody
No,
knows
there's
that's what you listen
They're a
to.
huge band. Someone knows.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, so when
knows it about me? Oh, maybe not. But someone knows the songs though.
yeah, no,
I'm
I'm saying like
nobody knows
I
that
would have
about
never
me.
thought that.
Yeah,
I would have never thought. Like
Hey,
if someone
man.
told me, yo, your life is on the line, Phora listens to, System of a Down. Nah.
Everyone's dying.
I'm dead right now.
Yeah.
All right, so what about like you guys are in the car, you guys are vibing, there's some R&B going on. What's the first track you and Sky put on?
Damn. Okay. R&B. I gotta tap into my. I'm thinking like some like. It's like biased because we know her personally and she's so dope. But Kiana Lede, super dope, amazing vocals.
Bro, that song X?
Yeah.
Dope. Wasn't she just in concert?
It's so good,
Bro,
Oh
dope,
my
is it?
God.
She was just in concert recently,
Yeah,
right?
she
Like
was.
the last week?
Yeah. We went to see her in LA. She was super.
Yeah, no, I got your
super
text
dope.
about the invite, so that was pretty dope.
Yeah.
I just couldn't make it.
She's super dope though, man. She's very, very talented. R&B wise though, I mean, yeah, her. There's who's some new? David D4 VD.
I don't know that one.
He's new.
Okay,
Newer,
I'm gonna get on it.
newer
I'm gonna get on
dude.
it. Make sure we get that Hex, all right?
Yeah, he's
Cool.
he's a newer dude. Who else? Sky. How? What? Wonderful.
Sky, what's your favorite R&B song right now? You get in the car and you put it on.
Attention by Kiana Lede. So amazing.
See?
Wow.
There it is. There's the answer then. There's the answer.
Dope.
Yeah.
I like that one. I like
Yeah.
that one. All right, cool. All right, since you brought up Drizzy, what's the first Drake song? What's your go-to Drake song right now?
There's like 25 million of them. First go-to Drake song.
Drizzy's got it.
Furthest Thing.
Furthest Thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know a line from Furthest Thing?
Still been drinking on the low. That's one line. I can keep going, but like,
keep going then.
I like the. I hate that you don't think I belong to you. I'm just too busy running shit to run home to you.
Dope. There you go.
That's my shit right
dope.
there. Like, yeah.
Dope.
Yeah.
What would you say? Which track have you made that means the most to you, bro? Which one you feel like, wow, I did that, bro? Like on some deep. If we can get deep for a moment, whether you're highest, lowest, most emotional, like what song do you feel like? Yo, I did that, and that was either like that was really special to me.
Yeah, I think it's less of a song, but
Album,
more of a project. Because I feel like there's a lot of songs that I could say that for, but overall project, I feel like something where I really put like a real energy, specific and like focused energy into was Heartbreak Hotel. And it's a small 7-song small project. I feel like that one was underrated, overlooked.
I love that album, bro.
Yeah, but you know me personally, so it's like, but I feel like that should have deserved a lot more attention. Every artist feels like that, right?
Right.
But I don't know. There's something about that project, album, EP, whatever you want to call it.
Well, let's get into it. Why? What do you think?
I mean,
what song
think because
specifically?
it was so. I think it was so like sad, open, and vulnerable, and I feel like people these days don't want to get in touch with their vulnerable side. People want to numb shit. People want to run away from what they're going through. I feel the same way. Like, I'm not knocking anyone, but I feel like this day and age, people just want to listen to
I'm in the club. I'm making money. Like,
and that's okay. But at the same time, I feel like that's just whack because, when you're growing, we're all growing. As of right now, this second,
every day
we're all growing. You gotta. It's someday like. When you grow up, whether you're a grown woman or a grown man, you got to really get in touch with your feelings and figure shit out. Because, people feel like it's too sad. And I understand, like, if I'm at the club, do not play fucking Heartbreak Hotel.
Right.
Like, don't.
No, that's not for the club.
I will get up, walk out, and leave. But it's like, it's meant to serve a different purpose. You feel me? It's meant to serve a purpose that people need, that there's not enough, music like that out there. You get what I'm saying? It's hard to like convey what I'm trying to say, but
no, I get it.
People need shit like that to where they could, to the point where they could feel like, oh, this person feels like that. I feel like that too, or I felt like that before. Like I just didn't know that I felt like that, or I couldn't like relate to anyone, and I just bottled it up or like put it to the side.
Right.
But when you listen to music like that, you're able to understand and identify like your feelings and how you feel and shit. And I only know because I listen to a lot of music like that, and I'm able to understand and identify like, damn, maybe at this point in my life, like I was really sad. Maybe I am like some type of like broken, fucked up person,
Right.
But I just feel like that shit was overrated, and that's my number
underrated.
One. Underrated.
Yeah, no, because I love that album. I felt like that.
Overlooked.
The thing with music is you're gonna have. The problem is you're going to have radio music that's going to be, the bangers and stuff. But it's not authentic. And the thing I love about Heartbreak, the thing I love about that album is it's authentic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I feel like that shit stands the test of time where it's like people will be listening after 5 years, 10 years type shit.
Absolutely. I know I was listening to it.
Yeah.
I know I definitely was listening to it. Shout out, man. Dude, let's talk a little bit about like, confirm, you're an independent artist right now, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you when you were signed on Warner, like talk a little bit on Warner, man. Like, well, how was your experience being signed to a major label, and then what are the differences between being signed to a major label like Warner and being an independent artist?
They were cool. Warner's cool. They did some good things for me, but being signed to a label is too controlling. They control your artist name and they control you as a business.
Right.
So it's like you gotta listen to them. You got Daddy. You gotta listen to Daddy. And I was signed to Warner. They didn't really like my first album with them. It wasn't too Daddy. Mm-hmm. And then like my second album, it was like, you shut up. You listen to Daddy. You do what Daddy says. And I'm like, bro.
Wow.
What the fuck? I'm like, fuck you. So a lot of these artists, if you look up on their Spotify or Apple Music, and if they're signed to a label, they got a Daddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, just
like you have to put out what they tell you to put out.
yeah, bro. We're talking about a corporation, Warner, Atlantic, whoever. They got we can't even imagine how much money they have. How much money do you think Interscope or Warner has, bro? They have hundreds of millions of dollars, bro. Like, these people are signed, and they have they might not have one daddy, they have 10 daddies.
Damn.
It's like an OnlyFans girl that got fucking, you know what I mean? Like, the fucking people who are putting the money on this shit.
Put out.
You gotta listen to daddy. That's who's putting the money in your pocket. You know?
Right.
I just didn't feel it. I didn't want to be controlled out, and I just wanted to do my own shit. And you know, sometimes you gotta you gotta sacrifice. You know?
Right.
Like, I'm probably not gonna be the biggest artist in the world ever. You know,
like because of that.
Because I don't want to like.
Like, what were some things that Warner maybe wanted you to do that you were like, nah, that doesn't fit in with my persona?
Do a certain type of music, do songs with certain type of people, dress a certain way. Like, I can go on for just everything.
Wow,
right?
dress a certain way?
Post certain shit on your social media, shoot with certain fucking
okay, so
brands.
let's say you're signing to Warner right now. Can you do this podcast without talking to them, or you have to
Hell no.
Wow.
They tell you what podcast to do.
Wow.
I can't be like, yo, I got a podcast with my homie. They're gonna be like, you got a podcast with your homie? We don't give a fuck.
Wow.
We're gonna tell you what podcast to do. I don't give a fuck.
Crazy. So they don't
care.
This interview's not even happening right now.
No, hell no.
Wow.
They're gonna be like, oh yeah, how many streams, how many this? They care about numbers and shit, and they care about blah blah blah. And if you ain't the biggest podcast in the world, they're gonna be like, nah, we're not letting you do anything. And I kind of get what they're trying to do, but it doesn't always benefit the artist for the artist to only fuck with people that benefit them. You know what I mean? Like, they're whoring out their artists to the biggest buyer.
Got it.
I don't know how to explain
Like,
it, man.
perception
But it's just
is everything with them. Like, if you're not up here, we're not.
You're not with the label. You're not building generic or organic relationships. They're all generic. You feel me? It's nothing's organic. Label tells you show up here, show up there, do this, do that. And usually the artists don't want to do none of that shit. That's why the artist is always late. That's why the artist fucking shows up high or drunk. Because they don't give a fuck about none of that shit. But the label tells the manager tells the fucking artist. And the artist gotta show up. And he's like, fuck. The manager says, you gotta show up, you gotta do this, or we ain't getting paid, we ain't doing this. The artist's like, fuck, alright, let me smoke this blunt, because I ain't trying to deal with these niggas, trying to deal with this shit. I don't want to talk to this.
So you're
know
zoned out. You're like checked out.
Yeah, it's like, this shit is whack. I'm not trying to do this shit, but I have to. Why? Because I gotta listen to daddy. Why you think the artist is always late, bro?
Yeah.
Why you think the artist is always high as fuck?
Yeah.
Because they don't want to do this shit.
Yeah.
It's not like me and you, like, where I'm, like, open on myself. I can talk about anything with you because you're the homie. You feel me? Like,
got you.
And I showed up right here just because, you know what I mean? It's love.
Yeah.
Like, artists can't do that shit. They get pimped out by the labels, and they have to listen. So taking the independent route is a lot more
freedom.
It's a lot better for me personally for my mental state.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just easier for me, and it's like, if I don't want to do something, I'm not going to do it. If I want to do something, I could do it without having to answer to someone else or having to fucking ask, please, can I do this? Like, I really need to do this. If you call me up and say, hey, let's do a part 2 tomorrow, I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm pulling up. Let's do it. I could say yes, or I could be like, fuck, man, let's do it Tuesday or some shit. You know? But that's how I operate. I've always operated independent, but I get the label side because they're investing money into that shit. You know, they're investing money into their artists, so they're like, yo, if I'm gonna invest money into you, you better do what the fuck we say.
Yeah.
But it's like it's a balance. I feel like I found my balance being independent though.
Do you still get like the same attention as far as like the collabs as you would with a major label, or do you find that more difficult being an independent artist?
I had hella collabs with a major label, and they just shit the bed with it. They didn't give a fuck because they thought I shouldn't be making music with this, and this. And I'm like, well, I already made these songs with these artists. I'm gonna put them out. They're like, well, we think you should be making music with these people. I'm like, bro, these people are making like pop songs, and I'm making like fake smiles, like
Yeah.
sad, like type shit. You
Like it
want me to
doesn't
make
mix.
a
It doesn't go
fucking-
together.
You want me to make a fucking dance, fucking kids bop fucking song? Like it's not happening, bro. Like,
Well, they
they're
wanted you to
"Whoa,
do
if you don't-
house?"
If you don't, just some like, yeah, they want me to fucking do some like Dua Lipa type shit. You know what I mean? Like,
no.
what the fuck are you talking about? They had the baby's ass.
Hey,
on
who
the-
was that
They had
dude
the
that-
baby's
yeah,
ass
the
on
baby.
a Dua Lipa record.
I
Like,
was gonna say,
you think
the
you
baby
think
did
you
that?
think the baby was like, I really want to be on this
Nah.
song?
Hey, but check it out.
No,
But then
bro.
that shit happens with the baby, and then Dua Lipa just kicks him off the track. You know what I mean?
Because it was generic. It was never organic. They didn't fuck with each other. They didn't fucking have any type of love for each other. Dua Lipa don't give a fuck about the baby. The baby don't give a fuck about Dua Lipa. It's industry shit, and they're tied in, and there's money involved. and
Crazy.
It's fucking whack.
crazy, yo.
That's it. That's the truth. And
That's crazy. Hey, fuck. Keep it, keep it real. That's the name of the podcast. So
yeah,
let's be
I'm
real,
just-
bro.
You feel me? Like, I'm just saying, but that's why I feel like being independent is so much more free on the mental, and it's so much more free like financially too, like everything. But like, you might not be the biggest artist. You might not get the Travis Scott feature. You might not get the fucking Drake fucking look. You might not get the backstage passes to all the festivals and shit, because these labels are really fucking controlling shit. They've lost a lot of control because some motherfucker could be the biggest artist in the world off of TikTok.
Right.
So now the labels are kind of whoring themselves out
Right.
to get those artists, you know. But the game's changing, and it's like getting really weird, you know. But the best thing to be right now is independent.
Right.
Unless the label is like, we're gonna give you $1 million cash, and you take the $1 million cash, you invest in the real estate, and you just don't make music anymore. Like, you feel me? 'Cause it's like, the label's gonna fuck you, bro. Either way, like, you know.
Do you find that? And this is coming from the outside, not having any experience or knowing. Like, do you find you make more money and you're set up to make more money as an independent artist?
Yeah, of course, but it's not about the money for me. It's about being able to put out music when I want, the type of music I want. Like, signed to a label, bro, the music I make, like, it's too sad.
not you.
It's too open. Like, it's too vulnerable. The label's gonna fucking be like, dude, you need to do this. You need to stop doing this. You need to make a club song. I'm like, bro, you know what's gonna happen if I fucking put out a fucking club, like 3 club songs in a row? Like, my people are gonna be like, this fool changed. He's not him.
He's not authentic.
Yeah, it's just whack. People could not only read it, but they could feel it, bro. Like,
Bro, get on music. Like, knowing you, I didn't know you spoke Spanish. Do you speak Spanish? Or you
Yeah.
put out some songs that were
Yeah,
Tenecito
yeah.
and things like that. Like,
Little bit,
was
yeah.
that you though? Was that you wanting to put that out? Or is that
yeah,
out?
me in the studio with some people and shit. But yeah.
That's dope.
You know,
I
I'm
like
born
that,
and
bro. I
raised
feel like you should get a
California,
little bit
I mean,
more on
shit.
that, bro. You should get a little bit more on that. 'Cause
No. Shout out Peso Pluma. Where's he at? I need a
Hey,
song
shout out
with
Peso Pluma. We need
Yeah.
to make a collab right here with
For
Phora,
real,
man.
for real. though.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, I think the people would like it and shit. But yeah, man, I like the, you know, I personally, I don't make any type of music if I don't feel it and if I don't like it. But when I make the Spanish songs, I do it very rarely, but I'm just like, you know, I like that little you feel me? Like,
Yeah, I do.
I like it. And I would make a rock song if I could, because I love rock music too. I want to make a country song.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like,
dope.
country's dope. I just
I
like
think you're
all types of
versatile. I
music,
think
man.
you can do it too.
Yeah. I might try rock first, then go into country, or like country first and then go into rock. But I just like I love and respect all types of art forms and shit. So
Yeah.
I just, you know, if it's okay with the people, with the country people, the rock people, you know,
I mean, I fuck with it. I think
Yeah.
it's dope, man. I think you're someone versatile, like
Yeah.
Post Malone, where you can
Yeah.
make different styles of music. I
Hell
think you're
yeah.
definitely in that same level, bro.
Someone who does it a lot is Drake. He's made like
absolutely.
Brazilian, like Spanish, like he even did the like Arab. He had a couple Arab bars. He did
Yeah.
the UK thing. You feel
Yeah.
me? Like, he's done like so much shit, and people hate on him for it. But it's like, bro, not only is he showing love and respect to those genres and cultures, but
Yeah.
he's fucking. He's creating a lane, because now it's like, okay, now everybody listening to
And
drill
that's crazy
music.
that people would hate on that. Like, he's creating an opportunity for you, just another opportunity, like you said, another lane for you to make music and art, and you're hating on that.
But people try to spin the narrative on Drake. He's the biggest artist. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
people try to spin the narrative and say he's doing this, and that. But people like to hate, man. Like that's how it goes.
I mean, people man, if they're hating for a reason, bro. It's because you're out there, bro.
Right.
You know, so
right.
That's cool, man. All right, man. We're gonna jump into a couple questions, bro, that I got for you, my boy.
Let's do
some
it.
old and some present, but we've never been able to touch on them, you and I. So I'd like to just know, bro, and I'm gonna keep them a little differently, than others may have asked you. So, we've gone through some things that are similar. The shooting that you were involved in.
Yeah.
I've never been in that type of shooting, in that type of situation. I'm sorry. So like, how do you feel? Like, how did you feel in that moment? Like, I've never been shot at. How do you feel in that moment?
I think it just all happened so fast, bro. Like, honestly, everything happened fast. It might have been like a 20, 30 minute like thing, but it felt like 10 seconds.
Right.
You feel me? It's like a life-changing experience because you like realize like, oh shit, like shit really does happen. It's like walking to the liquor store and being like, I'm just walking to the liquor store, and then someone kidnaps you and fucking takes you and puts you in their car and robs you and takes all your shit. It's like, oh shit, hold up. Like, shit really fucking pops off. So it was kind of like life-changing for me, and I realized a lot of shit. You really start to see life differently and shit. You know, you start to
appreciate things more.
Yeah, because it's like, damn, like if that was my last fucking second, I'm just like, damn, man, like I had so much more that I wanted to do, like so many things I wanted to say, like, you know, tell my mom so many things that I didn't tell her, like, you know, like so much more life to live and shit. So it makes you appreciate life a lot more going through something like that, you know?
Yeah. Definitely, man. That was, and when I heard about that, I was just like, yo, that's crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm so glad you came out of that one good though, bro. And you know, we ride with you.
Appreciate
we ride with you all day, my boy. You call me any day. You call Rudy P any day, bro, and I'm showing up.
My God.
No hesitation, my boy.
Yeah.
But bro, like, it's been so much, like, it's crazy because like you're such a solid, cool dude. Like, from the minute I met you, it's been nothing but love. And it's like, I keep hearing controversy with you. Like, this thing about the house being broken into.
Your house being broken into.
Or was it like something about like your house being robbed or something about robbed or?
I got a long time ago, there was like a home invasion. I don't think anyone knows about that shit though.
Yeah.
But
you posted out about it.
Huh?
You told me about it.
I told you about it.
Yeah.
I don't think I posted about it.
Oh shit.
But yeah, there was like some home invasion. I think it was
well, let's find out who did it because we gonna slide through.
Yeah. you know what? Oh, so crazy. Crazy story. Man, long story short, yeah, they stole a bunch of stuff. Like how
was that? Like, was that?
I mean, they came in the house, tied us up, everything.
Tied you up?
Yeah, tied us up.
You didn't tell me that, my boy.
Long time. This was years ago. And
wow.
I never posted this.
No, you didn't tell me that.
Yeah, I never posted.
You didn't tell me that part.
But yeah, they stole like laptops and like cell phones.
Yeah.
And like after everything happened, we tracked down the laptop and it ended up at someone's place that we knew, and we're like,
oh man.
And like not close,
not
like
close,
far, like an hour and a half away, and they're like, oh yeah, we found it from someone, we bought it from someone.
Stop it. Stop it, bro.
You bought it from someone in the middle of fucking West LA? Like, no, you did it, bro. Like,
yeah, all right.
You know, but we tracked them down like, yo, why does it say that? And they're like, oh. But anyways, that shit happened. That was just like, I felt like that was just me being around the wrong people and shit. Not being able to, you know, just being too open, having my arms too open to people. And shit. But that's a story like a lot of people haven't heard.
Yeah. Well, shit, I didn't know that. I didn't know the details. I know you mentioned it.
5 years ago.
Yeah.
6 years ago. 2018.
Damn.
2018, something like that. 2017.
And it just goes back to that question I asked, like, man, the process to allow people into your life, bro. Like, it's intense, bro.
Right.
It's crazy.
It is what it is. Either you don't fuck with anybody, or you learn to be able to trust people, and have a process where it's like, if I get any weird feeling from you, I don't fuck with you, and that's that.
Yeah, yeah. So speaking on everything that you've been through, bro, all your lows, bro. What betrayal do you feel not means the most to you, not hurts the most to you, but stands out? Like something you're never either gonna forgive or forget. Just what's the worst betrayal do you think or low you've been through in your life right now?
There's a lot of them, but I feel like it's really family betrayals, like above all, And I've had some family that really like, not a lot, like one or two people, but they have really like crossed that line, and it's just where I'm like, damn, really? Like after all, I've known you since, yay high, 2 years old, 3 years old, and you really gonna do that shit? But
like real family, like blood,
real blood family, like full family, That's the main thing above like any relationship or friendship, anything. Family's the one that really hurts the most for me.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
I'm in that same space, bro. Like I'm not really close to my family.
I can see on your face. I can tell.
Bro. I can have an whole episode about that, bro.
Yeah.
Like I got love for my family.
Yeah.
I'm really close with my younger sister.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to be close with my brother. Never really been able to get there.
Yeah.
I lost my relationship with my mom at a young age.
Yeah.
And my father's always been there for me.
Yeah.
But emotionally I've never been able
He's
to.
Tough. Is he tough?
He's tough.
Strict
And he's
kinda?
strict.
Yeah.
And I better not come to him talking about I'm hurt or sad.
Damn.
Or I'm going through it.
That's not healthy though. You know what I mean? Like,
not at all.
You got to be able to talk, and it's going back to the music thing too. Like you got to be able to talk about your feelings. You know what I mean? Like you got to be able to talk to someone about how you feel, male or female. Like it doesn't matter. Like if your mom's not the person and your dad should be the person, like someone got to be the person.
Someone's got to be there.
Someone got to be there, and it should never. Like it might be an old school thing with your pops or whatever, because we could all probably relate to that kind of type of thing, but you should be able to like convey how you feel, like maybe not be like a fucking weenie about it. You don't gotta be like PHORA about it.
No, man, we not saying that, bro.
But you gotta be able to like talk about your shit and tell someone what you're going through, and tell someone, look, I feel fucking depressed. I feel like I'm not like crying. I'm not like anything like this, or I'm not moping around, but I'm telling you, I feel depressed. I'm telling you, I feel like I can't shake this feeling. Like you need an outlet. I need an outlet. I need someone to talk to. Like, no matter how much I drink, no matter how many bitches I fuck, no matter what I do, like, I'm fucking depressed and I need fucking help.
Right.
When everyone fucking tells you, shut up, you're not depressed, depression isn't real and shit like that, it doesn't fucking help, bro. Like, you need to be able to, like, have someone try to kind of understand, you know what I mean? And someone in your life, friend, family, relationship, anybody, to even just sit there and listen to you and talk to you. Because if they don't, it's just unhealthy, bro. It's unhealthy. I've seen it happen to people outside. It's happened to me before. It's happened to me privately. It's happened to me publicly when I'm trying to put out fucking sad music where I'm just like, this is me. This is what I'm going through. And people are like, shut the fuck up, you little bitch, and stop crying. I'm just like, well, fucking damn, fucking delete Heartbreak Hotel and shit. Like, fuck, bro. Like,
nah, bro. I've been on your page and I've seen comments like, all right, bro, you're sad. Enough already. And I'm like, bro, what? This is authentic, like, bro. Like,
yeah, I've grown so much past that shit that the comments don't mean nothing. And I always, the number one thing that makes me confident in making the music I make is that I save certain people's comments and I screenshot and I see that shit. A year, 6 months, sometimes 2 months.
I think I've seen you do this, bro.
Yeah.
And even post it. Like,
and
really?
They'll hit me up. And they'll hit me up. They'll be like, bro, I don't know why I said that shit. I had this girl. She was the love of my life and she cheated on me and I just don't know what to do. And I'm just so sad, bro. Like, what, like, please, bro, respond to my message and help me. And I'm like, bro, it's time. Let's talk about it. Yeah. You're sad now, bro. Like, welcome to the real world, bro. We all been there. You're growing up now. Hello. You feel me?
I actually seen a post one time where you were like someone was hating on you, and you went back and pulled out a DM of them like asking you for help, bro. I was dying, like I was like, yo, this person's hating on you right now, and then in the comments like, yo, can you help me, Phora?
Phora's trash. Phora's this. Maybe in the DMs like, bro, Phora, like, I saw you were paying people's rent. Like, can you pay my rent, bro? Like, help me out. I'm doing really bad. Like, this and that, and family story. And I'm just like, I'm not a hater, so I'm just like, I don't respond with any hate. Like, oh, you're lame. But it's just like, bro, like, you can't be moving like that. You know what I mean? Like, you either got to stick by this or stick by that.
Yeah, man.
If you're a hater, be a hater, bro. So, you know what I mean? Like, but you can't be like, you know what I mean? Like, let's be real with ourselves right now.
Hey,
you know?
let's be real, bro.
Yeah.
You heard it. Let's be real. That's the name of the podcast.
Man.
Switching it up, bro. Tell us about your new artist, bro. We got Dom the Kid in the motherfucking building, yo.
Pull up. We got a chair for him?
Yeah, if we get a chair, do we not have a chair? Oh,
no
man.
chair?
We're going to get him. Look, we're going to get him on the show next time.
Yeah, we're going to get him on the show.
And we got to get him in, man. I'm going to be posting some stuff with him.
Where I'm going to go?
Yo, just come right here, bro. Let's do a shout out, bro. We got Dom the Kid in the building. We got Phora's newest signing artist right here. Yay! That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what it is.
What's
Dom the
good?
Kid. That's DOMTHEKID 5150.
Yo, follow my boy. Follow. Definitely, I'm definitely a fan.
Ladies,
is Dom the Kid single?
Is Dom the Kid single? I don't know.
Nah, hey, we got.
Some days he is, some days he's not. I don't know. Or no, he's taken. He don't know. He doesn't know.
For everyone that's not here and just listening, he's shrugging his shoulders. So that boy's single. So go follow Dom the Kid.
Fuck. Yeah. Go follow Dom the Kid.
Hey, I just
Dom's great, man.
So hey, man, this new artist, man. Tell me about your new artist.
Yeah, great personality, man. I fuck with him because he's my friend first and shit. And I love this dude, and fucking he's been there for me, especially in the recent times. When me and Sky were going through shit, he's pulled through and done a lot of shit aside from the music shit. But getting onto the music shit, he's just a dope artist. He's real fucking. He does all the shit I can never do and shit. You feel me? So he's the opposites attract. You feel me? He's turned lit. But him in the club,
look like brothers, huh? Just one's taller.
Play his shit in every club around the world and shit. You know? I mean, don't play Heartbreak Hotel in the fucking club. Yeah. Play Dom the Kid in the club, bro.
Hey, we were just listening to him. Dude's got some dope music.
Yeah,
dope music, man. Check him out on Spotify,
he's
bro. Dope,
super talented. He got all the bangers, and he could actually rap. He could rap on some Phora rap shit, but he likes to get the party turned. So that's his specialty. You feel me?
Definitely.
Yeah.
I dig it, man. Man, check out Dom the Kid, bro.
Like
dope as hell. Yeah, dope as hell, man. I like it. Anaheim, right? Though he's from Anaheim.
Yeah, he's from Anaheim.
Shout out Anaheim. Okay, I'm a LA baby, but you know what I mean. I got love for my Orange County boys. You know what I mean? It's Dodgers all day. He's got the Dom the Kid's got the Angels hat on right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Angel's tat. It ain't right.
Angel's tat. Okay, well, shit. Hold on. We're going to jump into the tat thing because I got a question for you. But since we're on the sports thing, bro, R.I.P. Kobe, bro.
R.I.P., yeah.
I mean, I remember where I was on the day I found out, on the morning I found out Kobe passed, bro. Can you shed light on, like, where were you at when you found out Kobe left us?
Yeah, I actually, and it was a weird day that day, even before I heard what happened. But I was in Atlanta on tour. I believe, I'm pretty sure it was in Atlanta, and I shit you not, true story. Every single thing, true story. I heard what happened, and I was about to go on stage in like an hour or 30 minutes, and I'm just like, yo, I told whoever my assistant was at the time, it was a long time ago, but I said, yo, I need a fucking Kobe jersey here now, ASAP. Bring the Kobe jersey, I'm about to go on stage in an hour or 30 minutes, some shit like that. And man, I threw that Kobe jersey on, and I was just like, you know, I got a rep. Like, this is
hell
this
yeah,
is
all
Cali.
day.
I'm all the way in Atlanta.
Right.
And there's like there's for sure, if you search it up, there's videos. And shit.
I know what you're talking
And
about.
I threw the Kobe jersey on, and I'm just like, man, I was drinking a little bit, poured a little liquor out. You feel me? Like, I was just like, man, I got on that stage, and it was so weird.
Yeah.
To like perform, and I did like a moment of silence, and then I think I got into the next song, and there was people there at the show. Like, I can't make this up, you know. There's videos out there, you know, and man, I was crying.
Yeah.
I shed tears, like,
Bro, I was too, bro.
on stage in front of like almost 1,000 people or some shit. Not like 500, you know, something like that. But I was crying, bro, and fucking that shit was just really weird and awkward to see, like, the way life goes and the way life is, and it was so. And Kobe's huge, but it was so much bigger than like Kobe. It was just like
Like LA, like he's like he was like Big Brother, like he
yeah.
was like
But the world,
yeah.
like, it was so crazy, man, and that shit broke my fucking heart, and like it made me look at the world like differently ever since. And I'm like, I question like so much shit, and I'm just like, this life ain't fair. This life is fucking fucked up.
It was surreal.
And I'm just like, man, this shit ain't even like, it don't like, it don't feel sometimes at that point, like, it's like, man, Kobe did so much good. He did so much. He put in so much work. And for it to just go away like that in the worst, most tragic way, I'm like, this life ain't fucking worth living. Like, this life is whack.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and I don't mean to be ungrateful for life, because I'm grateful, but at the same time, it's like,
They took a good one.
yeah, you know, if you really like pay attention to the story and everything, like, it's just like sick, you know. It's like a sick joke type shit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, that shit had me sick. Until,
I mean, it had all of us, bro. It had all of us shocked.
Even up until now, bro, I still think about that shit, and I'm just like, man, what's the point, bro?
Yeah.
Like, if you're gonna be the greatest person in the world, and some weird shit just happened like that, man, it's like,
hey, bro, death he's a legend, man. Any moment.
Yeah, any moment.
Any moment.
But
I feel like
you gotta appreciate what you have, and
absolutely,
and, you know, appreciate your loved ones now, which I'm sure he did, you know. But it's just twisted, man, and I don't like it.
Yeah.
You know, I don't like it. It's not really up to me.
Yeah.
You know, but I was questioning a lot of things when that shit happened.
Yeah. Nah, definitely. Hey, touching off of that, bro. We were talking a little bit on the tattoos, bro. You got a lot of tattoos.
Yeah.
Give us the one that means the most to you, and the one that you regret, if you regret any.
I don't regret any. I have.
I regret a couple I got. That's for sure.
You got some girls' names on
I
you?
gotta get.
That's a no, my bro.
No. I ain't got no names on
my
me.
bro.
No.
No way.
I got a couple of scribbles I got on me though when I was in high school though. I gotta get off.
I got "Forgive Me, Mother" on my hand. Obviously, I don't really need to like explain it.
Right, that's self-explanatory.
Yeah, self-explanatory. But I put my mom through a lot. You know, I put her through a lot of shit when I was young.
Bro, your mom just followed me on Instagram.
Yeah, my mom's my #1 fan.
Dope, bro.
She might be. I mean,
hey, I just saw that, and she was like, wrote me a DM like, "Yo,
yeah,
I'm so happy you're having my son." And I was like, "Yo, this is dope." I got Phora'S mom like following me. It's so dope.
She's there. She's about it. My mom and Skyee, both Fusion Hob. They're my number, because I got like a lot of people that are like know a lot more about me than my own mom and Skyee like put together. You feel me? Like, I'm like, how'd you know this about me? Like, I didn't even know this about me. But nah, my mom's there. She supports and shit, and she's, you know, she loves me. But I put her through a lot as a young kid, like a teenager and shit. And I just felt like, you know, I owe a lot to her to, you know, change my life around, do better, and prove to the world, when all the times I got arrested, or all the times I got in trouble doing this, or all the times that family just looked at me like the black sheep and told her like, your son isn't this, or you need to take better care of your son, or you know, it's not about me, it's about her. So when she felt like a failure as a mom, or she felt like a failure as, you know, a caregiver, and people told her that you need to be doing better, or what's wrong with you, how come you can't get your son in order, like, I did so much to flip it around, so now she could sit right there and be like, huh?
Yeah.
What were you saying? Like, what were you saying? Like,
Yeah.
my son's, he's doing all right for himself. Like, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah, I love it, bro.
Yeah,
I absolutely love it.
I did so much. I felt like I owed that to her at the minimum, you know. And still to this day, I still, you know, strive to fucking impress her and
Make her proud.
you know, make her proud, bro. Like that's what it's about. You know,
Who else? Is
she's
there
done a lot
anybody
for
else
me.
in your family? How are you with your father? I don't think.
Me and my dad are good. We had
Dude, true story though. True story though. I met a Santa Ana lieutenant. Lieutenant, is he a lieutenant? Lieutenant or sergeant? And he was just like, "Hey, I saw you and Phora kind of know each other." And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yo, I know his dad." And he's like, "This is the only time I ever heard anything about your dad." He was like, "I like his dad." That's what he told me. He's like, "His dad is one of the coolest dudes I know."
Really?
That I swear to God, that's what he told me. And I was
Yeah.
like, "Okay, one day I'm gonna ask Marco about that."
Yeah. Santa Ana, huh?
Yeah, Santa Ana.
Yeah. What was his name? Do you remember? No.
I do, but I don't know if I can put it out there right now.
Yeah, that's okay. My
But he said nothing but good things, man. He said he
Yeah.
had a good experience with
Yeah,
your dad. And
yeah.
stuff
My
like that.
uncle-
Now your dad's famous in that area.
my dad's nephew is the lieutenant of Huntington Beach Police.
Okay.
He has my same me and my dad's last name, so it's not that
Yeah.
like hidden, you know.
Okay.
But yeah, he's a lieutenant in Huntington Beach.
Okay.
How
How are you and your dad?
We're good. We're good.
You're good?
We're good. I got family. I just don't talk to family. Like the Huntington Beach sergeant. Like I don't really know him. My dad kind of knows him a little bit more. But
What is he to you?
he's my uncle, my dad's nephew.
Oh,
Right?
okay.
Would that make sense?
I'm
Yeah. Like,
not the
he's just
family guy either, bro. Besides me and my daughters, I don't really
Yeah.
have a lot of family. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but yeah, like I said, we're Orange County boys. My dad's born and raised in Anaheim too. Me and him are good. We beefed a lot when I was fucking pre-adult, I guess you would say, right?
Like your teens.
Yeah, my teens and shit. I was just wild, angry, mad. He was in prison for a long time, so
Yeah.
I blamed him when I should have blamed the fucking fucked up, corrupt system and the fucking, but
Do you feel like they stole your time with your dad and you?
What's up?
Do you feel like the system stole your time that you could have had with your father?
I didn't feel like that. I felt like he didn't like. I just felt like he wasn't there and didn't do what he should have done. But then when I got older, I realized it's not necessarily like stolen, but I realized he didn't get a fair shake in life.
Gotcha.
You feel me? I feel like he was targeted and he's he's a two-striker and he's fucking the whole shebang, you know what I mean? Like,
I get it.
Everything. And then I just realized he never got a fair shake in life. Born and raised in poverty and fucking tried to fucking get a job, try to do good. Just got fucked over and over again, fucked over by the fucking, the system. And he's not a, abnormal story. There's so many people out there like that, just don't get a fair chance. And I realized when I got older, like, damn, like the system, government, whatever you want to call it, police, like whatever it is, like they want to put you in the dirt, like they just, for some reason, it just feels like that. They don't want to give you a fair shot, fair shake, especially if you come from a certain place and if you're born and raised in a certain place and you were born with nothing, they don't want to give you a fair shake. So I feel like I started understanding more when I got older what he went through, and then I kind of let go of that, spoke with him, and once I grew up, I realized damn, this is the real world. Like, I'm sorry that I was a fucking punk. And I'm sorry that I was going through my shit too, though. And you should, the same way I'm understanding what you went through, you should understand what I was going through.
Definitely.
Right? But I said, man, I'm sorry. I get it now. This world is fucked. This fucking system, everything that you had to go through is fucked. And I'm sorry you had to go through all the shit you went through because you didn't deserve that. You deserve better,
Yeah.
But I was angry for a long time. my adolescent years and shit. But the older I got, the more I understood, like, it don't matter all the shit that he did or went through or whatever it is, as long as he truly fucking loved me. And I think I said this before, but I have a little sister, 2 years younger than me, and he loved her. He will forever love her, like, dearly. You know, he loves me, don't get me wrong, but she's
daddy's girl.
Yeah, of course. And when I got older, I realized, like, you fucked up a lot. You know, you did some shit, but you're not a piece of shit. You're a good dad. You have a lot of love to give, but you were fucked over by the system. You were fucking taught, you know, not to fucking show your feelings. You were fucking never really taught to, you were never, like, taught to, like, open up and be vulnerable. And even though he still tried. He came up, like, in a different time where you had to be tough and all that shit, you know? And I just know that he tried his best, even though he fucked up so much. Like, he tried his best. And I love him for that. I respect him for that.
Hey, your dad's listening right now, bro. What do you want to tell your dad?
I love him. That's my guy. That's my crack a beer for me. What's up? I'm on my way. that's how me and my you know me and Skyee kicked it with him plenty of times. He has a lot of knowledge, a lot of love to give. But he's one of those souls that were just, like, not, like, held back, but kind of just, like, you know, not, I don't know, man. Like, how do I say it? He was just,
I mean, I think you said it right when he didn't get a fair shot, bro.
Yeah, he didn't get a fair shot.
You
if
know?
you don't get a fair shot in life, you're just gonna be like, man, fuck, like, this shit sucks.
Yeah, I mean, bro, I've noticed going through my lows.
He's not mad at the world, though. He's not mad at the world. He's just kind of like, damn, like, a little disappointed in the way the cards were dealt for him, like, in life definitely. And shit, you know?
Yeah, bro, it is really easy to quit, bro. I'll say that. It is really easy to quit. And I'm so happy. That's why you make your music, bro. I'm so happy that you relate to a lot of your fans. You know, a lot of people might not understand the emo music or the emotional music, but, bro, it is so important, bro. With suicide so high, and people not talking about depression. I've never spoken about my depression.
Yeah.
Till this day, I haven't spoken about my depression or the trauma I have from my childhood or things like that. So,
bro.
I know, man, and one day I hope I do.
Yeah.
And one day I hope I do, man. But definitely your music helps, bro. There's times when I listen and I'm like, oh.
Well, when you do speak about whatever you went through in your past, like, it's gonna be a big time.
Right.
You're gonna break down. You're gonna cry. It's like releasing. Like, it's like, I'll tell you. It might not be the best analogy, but it's like you ever felt like you want to throw up, but you don't want to throw up, and you're just like, fuck, I have it right here. Like, I gotta throw up, but I'm just like holding this shit back. It
Absolutely,
might be in a car or some shit, and you're like, I'm not gonna throw up because I'm not going to. Like, letting that shit out is like just being like, bleh, throwing up and fucking everything. Like, it hurts. You're fucking crying, tears coming out of your eyes. Like, you don't want to fucking do it. And in the moment, you're just like, fuck, this shit fucking sucks. But after all that shit, after you let all that shit out, you're like, damn, I feel so much fucking better that I let all that shit out. I feel so much I feel so relieved. Like, I needed to do that for fucking years and years and years, bro. Like, I've talked to so many people that just needed to unfucking screw that bottle and let that shit out, man. And it's very important. Yeah. And no one has, like, a limit or age limit or anything to when they should or shouldn't do it. But the only thing I can say is, like, it's very important, man, that you talk to someone about what you went through. It's fucking uncomfortable, bro.
Yeah.
And being open and vulnerable to someone is uncomfortable. Don't matter who it is, mom, dad, lover, friend, homie, therapist, anything, like random person on the street. But eventually, like, it's just, you know, you got to do it, and it feels so relieving, bro. And like, it's up. I feel like it's uplifting to do shit like that, you know, and just let it out. You know?
I really wish I could be there, man. I totally agree. I feel like the hardest thing about being open and talking to people about your problems, bro, are like them knowing your skeletons, and them knowing your weaknesses, and then using them against you. And to be honest, there's been times in my life where I've been able to speak about my trauma, and people always use it against me, and it's just shut the door, and it's put me into a deeper dark space where it's like, I don't want you to know what hurts me the most.
That's when it comes back into trust, bro. Like you could be on the trust no one shit, or you could be like, you know what, I'm gonna trust this person. I'm gonna fucking break down. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna say that this shit happened to me when I was a kid, and this is why I fucked up, and I'm gonna let them know the whole me, the real me, and the true me.
Yeah.
You know. But it's just so relieving, bro. And I know a lot of people out there have that shit pent up inside them where they can't fucking, where they're walking around with that shit, bro. It's like walking around fucking having to fucking take a shit, bro. Like, it's uncomfortable, bro. Like, you gotta just let it out, bro.
You
just
gotta go, bro. You gotta rip the Band-Aid off.
You gotta take it off. You gotta fucking sit down and just let it go, bro. Like, you know what I mean? But everyone has, and you can't rush it. You can't. It just has to happen when it happens, and it's all on God's timing. And, you know, it's I mean, everyone has their own journey. You know, I'm not no fucking therapist. I have my own demons, my own everything. But I just see from my experience and what I've seen from other people. You just got to talk to people, and if you have a friend that you think is going through some shit, check on them and talk to them. Ask them what they're going through. You know, that's the most important thing.
Yeah, definitely, man. You guys ever notice anybody ever going through something, man? Just reach out, man. That's what I think. Too much depression is big right now. Let's move on to something else, bro. Something more happy and positive, bro. And you're having a baby, bro.
Yeah.
You're about to be a dad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, what does that do? Like, when I'm guessing Skyee told you I'm pregnant. Like, how did you feel? Like, what were those initial feelings, and how do you feel now?
I feel like I knew.
You knew?
I knew. Yeah, because
you knew because you
every
knew.
day she's my best friend. I'm just like, what the hell? I kind of knew like before. She told me, but then I knew before. Like, it was like a weird like little thing that happened. And I'm just like, are you acting weird? Like, you're like being like a little like spicy with me and shit. Like, what's going on?
A little
shit?
hormonal?
Like, yeah, I'm like, or whatever. I'm like, really like spicy, like a quick little snap back. I'm like, whoa, girl, like, where'd this come from?
Because she's like, I'm having your baby now,
no,
boy.
I don't think she didn't.
Oh, she didn't know.
Yeah, so we're just like,
We got to get Skyee on the podcast. We need her story.
We should. But, you know, I feel like I know Skyee so well. Like, I know when, you know, she gotta take a piss or some shit. You know what I mean? I'm like, Skyee, you gotta take a piss? Yeah, no, yeah, I knew it. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, it just kind of came about, and then she just like eventually like told me like, hello, yep. I'm like, oh shit, and then just a lot of shit from there.
So how do you feel? How do you feel, man? You're about to be a dad.
Every emotion you could think of.
I bet.
Every emotion.
I bet.
My parents hated each other, so I'm not gonna end up like that. Obviously, I love Skyee, but my mission and my goal is to fucking, you know, as cliche as it sounds, is to break the cycle. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah. But my parents weren't married. My dad went to prison after like when I was like, I don't know how old, can't even remember. She got a new boyfriend, moved on, never got back together. Just all the bad shit.
Yeah.
All the bad shit.
And what are you gonna take from that, bro? What are you gonna take from that, bro? How are you gonna be a better father?
My dad always told me, a smart man learns from his mistakes. But a genius learns from other people's mistakes. So I'm gonna learn from their mistakes.
Yeah.
You know? Like, it didn't really like, I mean, me and my sister ended up great, but we had to go through so much like pain and so much bullshit and so much fucking unnecessary drama, mostly as children, you know? And like, people might argue like that's what made me, and I will never deny that. But like, I would never want to put a child through like the shit that me and my sister had to go through, you know?
Right.
So I'm just I just feel like I want to learn from, you know, their mistakes, all the shit that they, you know, went through, and like do it the right way. You know, not the right way, because there is no right way. There's no answer, but I want to do it.
there's no perfect way.
I want to do it the way that I feel like is right. I want to do it the way that, and there's no perfect way. There's always going to be mistakes along the way, but I don't want to, you know, have like my kid tell me like that, you know, I had childhood trauma and for years and years and years, this and that. I want to be open. I want to be vulnerable. I want to be able to talk to, you know, my personal shit like that. Like, you know, but yeah, my parents were never married. They weren't together and shit. Like stepdad, stepmom, all this shit. And I'm just like, I don't want any of that. I just want life to go smooth, even though it doesn't. Life never really goes my way. I feel like, God willing, you know, if you know, God is real, like I just want those two things to go my way. I want me and Skyee to be cool together, and you know, and
brother, I think you got a lot going for you right now, man.
Yeah.
I mean, just from the music side, you got your new album, and you're still making great music, bro. You're staying authentic, bro. You're engaged to Skyee. You're obviously in love with Skyee.
Shit.
Yeah, shout out Skyee, bro. She's pregnant. You guys are having a baby. You guys are super happy, bro. I'm super happy for you, bro. Being a father, bro, and having two daughters, an 8-year-old and a 2-year-old. The advice I'd give you as a friend would be simply just be present.
Yeah,
that's it.
That's why I'm
just be there, bro.
Of course,
just be involved in your kid's life. Take photos, take videos, sit there, listen to them make their goo goo gaga voices, play with them, carry them.
Yeah.
You know, and it is going to be harder for you than it would be someone like myself, right? Because you're in the industry, you are an artist, you are a celebrity, you're very busy.
We're gonna make it work though.
Absolutely, you are gonna make it work.
Yeah, and I'm with Skyee. I've been with Skyee every day since I met her.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like we live.
Damn, Skyee.
Yeah, I know, right? Crazy,
Skyee got
man.
it.
Yeah, she moved. She moved in. She's, you know, everything. Like we've been pretty much, you know. But when you know it's real, you know it's real, and that's it. Like some people.
Again, let's be real podcast, bro. I love
you feel me?
You know what I mean?
But I've been with Skyee every day since, and like it just is what it is. And I've had my fuck ups. I've done my, you know, whatever type shit. But I'm still growing. I'm still learning, you know. But with all these responsibilities coming in, and with me and her, like. Trying to figure everything out. I'm starting to realize, like, it's really just me, bro. Like, I really got to get my shit together, bro. But,
yo, Skye's got a grin on her right now.
That's the fucked up part. I'm like,
he ain't lying.
She's like, you fucking, yeah, you do.
Get
like,
your
how many
shit
more
together.
years is it going to take? I'm like, maybe like 1 or 2 more years. Like, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just got to get I'm growing, man. I do my you know, I fucked up in the past, and you know, just all type of shit. But I'm growing, and the best thing about my partner, my best friend, is she understands me, and not like, oh, I understand. Like she understands me. She's like, I understand you, and I understand why you do all this shit. It's because, and she names that deeper psychological reason and shit. She's like real into all the psychological and spiritual, like all type of shit. She's like, it's because this and that, and what you went through is this and that. You need attention, and you need people to validate you. You need this and that. I'm like, damn, you know what? Like, you're right. Like, she's like, but the way to fix that is you need to, you know, or you should try. She never tells me you need to, but she said, like, you should try to do this, or you should try to do that, blah, blah, blah. And she just helps me grow instead of being like, you're a fucking piece of shit. Yeah. You fucking bastard. You fucking lied to me. I fucking hate you. Fuck this. Like, that don't help anything, bro. Yeah. Ever. It's like fucking beating someone, bro. Like, they might fucking learn, but it's like, they're just like, oh my God, like, this is not, you beat me, now I just hate you. Yeah. Like, you know, she's very, like, you know, one-on-one, and I learned so much about myself and about the world on having a conversation about shit, as opposed to someone beating you down and being like, you ain't shit, you're a no good piece of shit, you fucked up, you did this, you did that. Like, and I've been through that shit too much, and I've fucking clearly never learned from any of that shit. You know?
Yeah, clearly.
I wasn't able to grow because my growth was being fucking held back, pushed back. And, you know, it just, all it took was the right person to be in front of me. And I feel like
dope.
that's what we all of us as humans, we just need the right person next to us, in front of us, talking to us, and shit's gonna work out, you know?
Bro, I feel like behind every strong man is a stronger woman, bro.
Of course, bro.
You know what I mean?
Of course.
Like someone that's gonna really push you to be the best version of yourself. Someone that's gonna like see the things that you've been through, your lows and your trauma.
Yeah.
Set that shit aside and be like, yo, I'm your rock. We got this. We're gonna get through this. I'm gonna set my shit aside, and we're gonna do this. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it sounds like you got that, bro. I'm really happy for you.
Of course. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it.
Dope. You hoping for a boy or girl?
Neither, because I don't want to. You feel
You
me?
want to just keep it?
Yeah, just whatever. Whatever it is.
I got you.
You
No
know?
names? No names yet?
I have some in mind.
Okay, we'll keep it.
Yeah,
I'll let
we'll
you
keep
do
it.
that on your thing.
Yeah.
But that's dope. You promise maybe you just send me a text? Like,
Yeah, I'll send you a text.
all right, send me a text. All right, cool. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Bro, just on some other stuff, bro. Like what space are you in right now, bro? Where are you at mentally right now?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm focused on doing some really, really big shit with Yourstruly, with the brand. I'm focused on really I've gotten a lot of hate in the recent times, but
Bro, actually, hold on. Let's touch on that because I didn't want to, but let's touch on that because I've seen the hate and controversy you've been going through with your clothing line, bro, and I don't know too much about it. If you want to touch on it, what's up with that?
It's not. It's like I feel like there's a narrative being spun about it. There's not. I mean, at the end of the day, like in the end, like I already know, like I envision like everything that's gonna happen and everything that's been being worked on in the on the behind the scenes,
Right.
You know, with the whole brand. I feel like it's I know for a fact everything's gonna be fixed and fucking Yourstruly's gonna come back bigger and better and 10 times harder. It takes time, it takes money, it takes investing fucking into a team and everything. We already have our whole next like 12 months planned and everything's good, but I've made some mistakes, I've had some failures, I've had some shit where
As we all
bit
do, bro.
off more than I could chew in the past, and I don't deny it. I gotta fucking take it on the chin, but that's all it ever was, man. I've made a lot of business mistakes. Like I said, like I don't got no bachelor's degree. I didn't graduate high school. Like I'm still to this day, I'm still learning this shit on my own. But you know, I take it on the chin, and my light at the end of the tunnel is that I know where Yourstruly is gonna be, where the music's gonna be, and I'm just gonna be right there, like, whoa, weren't y'all? It's like history repeats itself, you know? Weren't y'all hating? Like, weren't you the one that said this?
I was there when you opened the store and did everything.
Like, didn't you make the fucking that TikTok?
Yeah.
And now you're asking me for a hoodie? Like, hold on. Like, you know what I mean? But I have so much in the works. I have so many collabs with other brands, so many collabs with artists, so many things waiting to happen, so many store location collabs, big like corporation in-store retail type shit going on. But yeah, man, I just gotta take that shit on the chin and fix everything. But it's really hard to run a multi-million-dollar business, bro. Like, it's so hard. It's hard, and it's even harder to run a multi-million-dollar business while you're running a multi-million-dollar business. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm very, very confident that history repeats itself. And just like I got haters that are like, "Oh, your sad music's trash," and then they come back 6 months later like, "She broke my heart. I love these songs." Like, it's gonna be the same shit where it's like, this guy, his merch, this and that. But now you're DMing me for the new hot hoodie because we have a hot collab with this person, or because we got this going on. Like, it's all about going, not giving up, proving people wrong. I've done it time and time again since I was a fucking teenager. It's gonna work. Everything's gonna work out. God willing. And you know, it just ups and downs, smiles and frowns. And I've learned to take the punches on the chin, bro. And I've learned that the lows are gonna hurt. But I've been through so many lows now. I'm just like, this hurt is like normal.
Yeah.
It's like
you got it now, bro.
It's like a professional boxer being fucking. It's like a professional
Like I just
boxer
got
being
jabbed.
like punched.
I've been through that already.
Yeah, punched or knocked out. They're like, oh, I've been knocked out 100+ times sparring.
Yeah.
Like that wasn't shit.
That wasn't nothing.
You know. But it'll all work out, man. Shout out to God. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for everything He's done for me, and I'm more grateful for everything He's taken away from me and all the lessons He's taught me, because that shit really made me a fucking beast in this shit. So
yeah.
I got a long career, bro. I don't think there's a lot of people that could say they've had a 10+ year career.
Well, yeah, you 10+
Yeah,
years
I'm
in
10
already.
plus. I'm 10+. You check your receipts, baby.
Okay.
Yeah, 10+. I got a long career. I mean, it's not easy, bro. It's not easy to deal with, you know, that type of money, that type of exposure, that type of fame or whatever you want to call it. For that many years, people go crazy, bro. People don't want to come up on a podcast, don't know how to act on a podcast, don't know how to, you know. I've always, you know, been me, been myself, and I've fucked up. I've, you know, been human and done a bunch of shit, but I've always been me, you know. And people are like, oh, like you changed or this and that. Like, people don't know me, and the people that know me know that I've just always been myself. You feel me? So
yeah, that's dope.
Yo.
Click the thing right there for him. Dead. All right. The audio's still going. It's just gonna be in your headphones, man. So
that's cool.
Do me a favor. I just got one last question for you, bro. And try to think about this one for a second. Where is PHORA at in 5 years, bro? Who's PHORA in 5 years from now?
Ooh. Alright. Here's what comes to mind. I feel like I shouldn't think about it. I feel like it should be like more natural. 2 more kids.
Damn.
A lot more music.
Hey, he said 2 more, Skyee. So that means 3.
That's 3.
That means 3 if you do the math.
Hopefully
correctly.
one of them's a boy, bro.
Hey, Skyee, I'm calling it right now. You're having twin girls.
Oh, you're 2 for 2 on 2 girls.
Yeah, I'm a girl dad.
That's all right. That's
Yeah,
good. That's good. I love that. 2 more kids, 3 total. And still myself. Yours truly is, you know, at the top of the top, and still independent, still doing shows, traveling across the world doing shows, and just living life. I mean, I want to get my relationship with God, you know, closer. It's just like there's not enough time in the day and shit. But I wanna make that a priority. Maybe even go to church or something like that. But church is a little like, we'll save that for another time.
Yeah.
But I want to do something that really gets my spirituality like.
You want to get close. You want like I definitely believe like in the Holy Ghost, bro. Just being a good person. Yeah. Bro. You want to get that good.
Yeah. Bro. That and building a real solid team of business people and friends, man. Like I want good people around me. I want people I could trust, and I want people that really fuck with me for me, and that know that I fuck with them for them, and I'm ready to ride for them. I don't know. I could have $1 million. I could have $100 million. That's not really what matters to me. I want to be able to do what I love freely, and not have a fucking record label daddy. Mm-hmm. And yeah, 5 years.
I dig it, bro.
And even the rest of my life. So
I dig it, bro. Hey, bro. Well, everybody, man, this has been the Let's Be Real podcast with Rudy P, man, with PHORA. So I just want to thank you so much for being on this show. Thank you for being my first guest. Thank you for being on the first episode, bro, and showing love, brother.
Appreciate you, my brother.
All right.
Love, yours truly. We out.
Thank you.
Let's
We
go.
out. That's it.
Little drink break. Cheers.
Cheers.